Hey.
Whatever. All right, nitro beer. It's a mango hibiscus Belgian white nitro. That was a fun open. Something a little different for today. Didn't expect that. All right, well, that's delicious. Mango. All right, off to a great start already. Um,
Yeah.
Today's idea for this video, or the video for today's idea, really great start already. Um, we obviously just watched the Blue Devils lines that just beat Evan and Crown in '09 and me at Bluecoats in 12, and it got me remembering and Evan digging back into that season that we hadn't thought about in forever, and I just remembered my summer and experience, but there were four really, really good drum lines that summer. And so, go ahead.
Yeah. It felt like too, it's like, oh man, like picking a year and then just like highlighting those top groups is like an easy way to kind of relive a bunch of groups all at once and kind of knock out, boom, 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 boom. So
And not only were there four standout drum lines or percussion sections, in my opinion, obviously we're going to be just watching the drum lines today, but it was one of the weirdest years, and I don't know if this has happened before ever. I'm sure it probably has. Some drum corps historian that wants to dig through the archives, let us know. But there was a three-way tie when you averaged the three nights in Lucas Oil for drums. Blue Devils won all three. I said it in the last video. They deserved to win, in my opinion. They were great.
easily swept.
Yes. But it was a three-way tie. Bluecoats, Cadets, and Vanguard all technically, the way the numbers and things switched the three nights, it worked out to where all three groups had a 19.07 exactly. Or 666 repeating or whatever.
666 repeating, yeah.
But it worked out that way, and I was like, that's a unique thing, and all four of those groups were great. And then it got me going back and looking and watching Cadets 12 from the Christmas show. SCV in 12 was great. We were very good, or so I'm told. BD was phenomenal. So I said, you know what? Let's just highlight this season. We need an extra video to get us to this upcoming season, so here we go. First thing I'll do, actually, I never even showed this. Here's the breakdown. If you want to see the scores, randomly Crown got third on prelims night from Pipitone. We watched some Crown videos too, and I was like, I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, that was a gift for them. Love my Crown team.
We know people that were in that drum line. We know people that taught it.
Yeah, that is perplexing to say the least.
If you go watch Crown 12 videos from finals, and then the other
them
3
finishing
here,
third and finishing fourth semis over Cadets is honestly a little perplexing.
Questionable. We'll ask Mike Davis about that some other time. But so we'll just show you all the scores. Here's how it all mapped out. Obviously, BD won all 3 nights. Then we were in fourth on prelims. Although, if Crown had not gotten third, we would have been third, and then we would have gotten second outright. But oh well. I just realized something. This is Aged Out Reacts. We're the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Michael Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
We'll keep the intro short and sweet today. Comment, like, subscribe, buy a shirt or sticker on edgedoutpodcast.com, Patreon, or join button here on YouTube. If you want to support us financially, Facebook, Instagram, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Aged Out Fundamentals, drum every day. All right. So here's the breakdown. Let's jump in. Let's just jump right into this thing, get into it. And we're going to watch Vanguard first, just because they're you just happened to put them there in the list.
Yeah, we'll go in the finals reverse order.
Yeah. So let's see. There we go. All right, here we go. Great rolls.
Great long crescendo roll.
Dude, and the bass support on the upper end.
Oh, I forgot they played this. Dude, the way they move around the drums is always unique to me.
It's very fluid. Ooh. Something he does a lot in his quad and snare writing is he'll write like paradiddle single figures you go in and out of, and then he'll randomly have like the first left on the PDD accented, and you'll hear it in the snare moment here. It's just, it sticks out so much. It's so effective. You don't see it coming.
Almost like a little just like boom boomerang like rev in the middle of the piece.
Here, we'll get the snare feature again. Great little space. Yeah. Just nice little hiccup. Their rolls sound so good.
I love too the way that like he'll like be going fast and just like use the upbeat accents to kind of like slow it down and pull it back.
Yeah. Then the subtle, Mars theme back in the end. What a roll. The crescendo was immaculate.
And the dynamics on the bass drum.
We'll finish this phrase. All right. There's a little sample there of that.
In that roll too. Yeah. Dude, yeah, great. And obviously no shade against Crown, but like that, like watching those groups back to back, and I know what that Crown drill was like too. So like,
the drill was hard.
That one's.
I don't know what Pipitone was thinking putting Crown up there in third. Honestly, I'd love to hear.
Tapes, JJ.
Yeah, I'd love to hear if anybody from that Crown line, Josh Bricky, give us the prelims tape you taught that summer.
Andy Kim,
Frankie, somebody. All right, let's watch Cadets next, and then we'll talk about them. I mean, just typical Paul Reddick, man. And I would say that battery sound is just as good as you get nowadays. It's just a staple. Their blend, quad to snare on those rolls was phenomenal.
They definitely have a calling card of writing style and balancing and tuning scheme that you just close your eyes and be like, Paul Reddick.
There it is. So. All right. Cadets now, and this is like the polar opposite tuning scheme. The snare drums are dry, but they're really clean, so it still sounds good. It's just a less full sound in the tuning, not because of the way they're playing at all. They do these primers. This is their feature. I heard this feature in the lot. Now it's bringing back so many memories. The number of times it shows. I heard them playing that exact thing in the lot. Getting ready.
Dude, these are like such a trifecta of great Cadets years too.
Another primer leads into it. And then it leads right into the full thing here in a second. I think now.
Double flame dart. Yeah. Vito.
So fast.
Ooh, great bass run until space. Yeah. Into the full battery moment. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, that guy fell on his knees. Don't do that. Oh, at least it's grass.
Yeah. We'll get it one more time. See as many groups do stuff like this anymore.
Yeah, I think Boston still does stuff like
They'll do some, yeah. Which makes sense.
I think Bluecoats are doing some stuff like that this year. 2025 is what I'm referring to.
Yes. So low and fast.
Very even on the bass run. Yeah, and just like obviously 2011 championship, Angels and Demons. 2012 phenomenal drumline, ended up third-ish if you want to like use their finals night placement, and then like 2013 they end up winning the Sanford. So just really good run for them.
After watching Vanguard and Cadets, I would put Vanguard's drumline above that, just because like we watched the features from both. I heard more small scratchy ticks in the Cadets video, and again, it's one internet video from the lot, one rep.
From the lot.
But I also have a wealth of knowledge from being on tour that summer. I saw them a lot throughout the summer. I would probably have ranked Vanguard above Cadets in terms of drumline that summer.
Cadets drill.
It would be very close. It would be very close. Yeah, the tuning's not doing him any favors. I just talked over you there. Sorry.
No, you're fine. We have done a reaction video with Daniel Ricoder of the like on the field
finals day.
But we've actually never done one of you guys from the lot. So.
Yep. So that's actually fun fact. That's our very first reaction video we ever did. Was me, you, Daniel Ricoder of that very high view count. Our finals day last run through of rehearsal where the cameras. I think Jared Thomas filmed that.
Moody.
Yeah, there it is. You'll hear that here in a second. So. This is our fourth chart. This is basically where our feature is and all that kind of stuff. It was a very percussion-heavy movement in the show, so.
A young Jared Thomas. It's awesome.
There it was.
Bass drums sound great.
Yep.
Nice. I love all the upbeat stuff. Into the diddle puttas. This quad line was great.
They were filthy good.
This little push roll. Great crescendo.
I'll let you do the talking on this one.
Yeah. A little less self-service.
Yeah.
Little Celerando.
I love that bass lead into that phrase.
Oh, it's later. Here we go. Nice shots, isolated. So balanced. Ooh, those rolls split back and forth. That's the only thing I wish you guys didn't do. Hold on a second. Can't help himself.
You know, Tom's grin at the end of that's the best part.
This little meter shift at the end of this snare roll. Coming up. Here we go. Pocket action.
We're really spread at the end of this phrase too.
So, yeah, I mean, this drumline always stuck out to me as just like so balanced and blended. That's probably one thing that you all had above, for sure, probably above Cadets a little bit, just the balance and blend and touch to the drums. Vanguard was pretty balanced. But what I was saying earlier is the one thing I wish you guys hadn't done was in that feature when the bass drums were behind, like you turn on the side profile and face each other. And I think that was just a manufactured like physics tick almost.
Yeah.
Like the way
you can hear it get a little wide in that phrase. Like our bodies turn partially at an angle, and then I think in that video, I'm not even going to say that part. That's just me coping. It was probably a little thick because of the form and like. Whatever.
I feel like it would have been a little bit more readable if you guys had just like leaned in towards each other instead of turned in towards each other. Yeah. But
you
can't go back.
You can blame Tim Jackson for that because he did all that moment. So.
Anyway.
No, that was a very fun summer. I won't say. I'll say it. I think we were better than Cadets and Vanguard. But Vanguard was very close, in my opinion, to us. You could debate that point.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you guys were third. So you were above Cadets 2 out of the 3 nights.
Yep.
So.
And was Vanguard second on quarters? I guess I can just look. I got it in front of me.
No, they were 5th.
Yeah, so we beat
So you
Cadets.
beat both of them 2 out of the 3 nights.
Cadets were in second prelims, and then we beat.
Yeah.
Vanguard beat us on semis night, and we beat. Yeah, you're right. So we basically thanks Pipitone. It's funny. All right, we're gonna rewatch the feature from the Blue Devils 12 for those that haven't seen the other video. We'll end it with that, and we're 15 minutes in, keeping it a little more concise. We just wanted to highlight this. I'm gonna
relive these. We'll have to pick some other years to just kind of go back.
Yeah, we'll do stuff like this for other seasons. I will also point out, so but don't forget, you mentioned the Bluecoats are doing some of that primer stuff, possibly leading into phrases and stuff. I haven't seen anything. I just think from talk. Yeah, well, shut up. I think the Bluecoats are going to be very, very good this year. I think the Drumline's going to be. There's a lot of vets, a lot of people a lot of familiar face. I say that like they don't have one of the most experienced batteries every year, but and like they're not good every year. But I just think they're going to be something special this year. All right, let's watch this BD thing, and then we'll wrap this up.
I love when special things happen.
Me too.
Yeah. This might have an argument for like one of the best BD drumlines ever.
Them and 15 are definitely up there for
and
modern BD drumlines.
Some of the late 90s too, 96, 97.
Definitely top 10. So impressive.
That's so hard.
So good. Good for them. Oh, somebody missed one of those big notes.
Yeah,
I heard
one
it.
person.
I heard one tick. You know what? On principle, out of salt, I'm gonna point out what the big note. Let's find the big note that
It
one
was like
person
right.
ticked.
Yeah,
Let's just see what happens. There it was.
right there.
That's
Yeah.
just me being salty. Our Flam
drums
5s
super
are
exposed. Those drums sound fantastic.
crazy crispy.
Um,
All right, that was fun. We have to do this with more years after this. All right, let's wrap this up. It was crazy. 3-way tie for second. Vanguard was great. Cadets were great. Bluecoats were great. Blue Devils were phenomenal. It was just a great percussion year all around. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, or everybody watching enjoyed this. Comment, like, subscribe, Facebook, Instagram,
maybe shout out some
patreon.com.
other really great years. 99 was a good year for Drumlines. 2003 was a great year.
Great
for Drumlines.
year.
Anyway,
Yeah, we'll go down that memory lane. Join button on YouTube, h.podcast.com, get a shirt sticker, h.fundamentals drum every day. I drummed to the triplet roll one earlier today, actually. Have you shot your free throws? All right, now I'm done. We'll see everybody in the next video.
peace.